Hey guys, I think we are live. Sorry about it being a little bit late. I didn't get it set up last night like I usually do. So welcome back to another WandaVision review. It's the finale today. So thanks very much. Come on, I'm ready. How about you? Sorry about the chat room. Also, ignore back there. I'm doing a lot of work. If you notice, the light back there is now blue. I've been trying to sort out making that look a bit different. Hey guys, sorry I don't have my usual energy. Some of you who have been following some of my posts and things have noticed that there has been some sad news in my family at the moment. I might be a little bit not overly enthusiastic, so I do apologise for that. But you guys have been here with me this whole journey of WandaVision. So I felt I needed to do this review with you guys. So on that note, there is no Raya and the Last Dragon review tomorrow morning. I do apologise, but when I do watch it, I will do a review after that. So chat room's already saying hey. Piotr, I'm sorry I keep messing up your name. May the 4th be with you. It's not quite May yet, but there we go. I did, Jordan says I did watch it, found it boring. So, yeah, there's not going to be much of a spoiler-free review today. All I'm going to say in the spoiler-free section is there are 2 end credit scenes. So one straight after the animated credits, and then one right at the end. So make sure you stick around for both of those. But that is it. That's your spoiler warning now, guys. So we're going to go into spoiler territory. I think the chat room is itching to talk about details at the moment. So thanks, guys, for coming in and joining with me first thing this morning. Also, major apologies with the thumbnail. That was still taken from the promo video that has appeared everywhere on the internet, but it is fake. That promo, it looks like. So, yeah, great. Right, so this whole episode was kind of like the last 20 minutes of a film, which is pretty much what it is really. So you get to see the boys using their powers a bit more. It's like, obviously you just think that one of them just has the telepathic powers, but no, he does definitely have Scarlet Witch powers, but it's blue, which is interesting. The best part I thought was the fight with Vision, where he says like, I'm only a part of Vision, and then the Milky Vision, as I'm calling him, says elaborate. So that was quite interesting, and he like this whole thing about the ship of Thesis and things, and then the Milky Vision realizes that he is more Vision than the Vision, and Vision like does his thing to his head, and yeah. Go spoiler, man. I've already started to go into spoiler. But there we go. When are you doing a Star live again? There's no real big news with Star at the moment because obviously it's just come out. But maybe in say a month or two, if I might go live and just go through the section again just to see how it's changed, because it will change drastically within the next month or two, really. So we'll do that another time. There, Jordan. Previously in Wanda sitcom that lost viewers, my meme. Okay, I still really enjoyed it. Like I said, it's like this was like the end of a film that has been leading up to this point, and this was the end bit. So that bit with Vision I really did like. So the whole thing is the fight against Agatha, and what I found interesting is when Wanda sneaks up on Agatha, just like she did when we first saw her in Age of Ultron, and she does all that like that, and she does all these weird hand movements to the head, and she goes inside Agatha's head. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. But then in that little sequence then when she's in her head and the her Scarlet Witch mask appears in powers, and it's just there. I thought that was a little bit silly, really, but Wanda then creates her own runes. I read that as runner. I was like, what? Creates her own runes so she can fool Agatha, really. So that was a nice touch. And then her new costume comes out, and her new costume looks awesome, and I can't wait to see cosplayers put in this costume, or making this new costume. It seems quite elaborate, so I don't think that they're going to be jumping on it straight away, but guarantee you probably within a month we'll start seeing some cosplayers with that costume, which looks really cool. Will we see some Milky Vision cosplayers? We'll probably see some comedy ones out there. So it's not much to talk about really at it, because obviously it was just one big fight scene, that one, apart from towards the end then, where they wrap everything up. So to me, there is not going to be another series of WandaVision. This is kind of like its own thing, its own film. So if there's going to be another series, it's not going to be WandaVision. It's going to be the Scarlet Witch or something like that. Or she might have her own movie, or she'll be a villain in a new movie, or she'll be a good guy in just the principal good guy in it. Who knows? It's opened it up to whatever now. And that's the thing with these multi-platform. That's what it is now. It's a multi-platform storyline. So you go in... It's gone back, 11, 12 years ago, with the start of Iron Man. And then it branched across to all the MCU films and created this one major storyline there. So this is now included in the... in the series. So this whole thing of, do you really need to watch Disney Plus and Scarlet Witch for things to make sense? Probably so now. It probably does make sense. Same thing with Falcon and Winter Soldier when it comes out. That's probably going to majorly tie in with the films and give you some pointers for the next phase films, really on that. Chat room, I'll come back to you in a moment. I'm just going to finish this whilst my mind is in the zone, and I'll come back to you in a second. It is this whole string of things, really, which is pretty awesome, I think. I got a hell of a cliffhanger. So the end, before the post credits and stuff, the end of it, she just it's quite sad, really. I'm not going to dwell too much on those that part of it, but right at the end when she sees Monica, and she just flies off. Then it's a bit of a it's like, okay, but is showing that's the end of WandaVision there, I think. I thought Monica was greatly underused in this entire thing, really. So obviously she's setting up, and that is proven in Skrill, the Skrill appearing at the end. There's a Skrull, and whatever the race is called, appearing at the end, and she says that somebody wants to see you, or a friend of your mother's wants to see you, and then points up things. So that's obviously talking about Nick Fury up in the space station. So Captain Marvel 2 will have Photon in it, or Monica Rambeau, which is setting that up. So this is Monica's origin story there. So if you haven't watched WandaVision and you're going to watch Captain Marvel 2, that's going to be a bit confusing there. They might have a bit of a flashback scene in it, but this kind of shows you everything there. And then the end credit scene. This is a little nod to Doctor Strange, really, I think, because she's out having a nice cup of tea, and then it goes in and it sees a astral projection of the Scarlet Witch reading this book, and she's like doing all this and things like that. So that greatly reminds me of Doctor Strange, when he's like looking through different alternate universes and things like that. So that's the little link there. I do think we will get to see Wanda and Doctor Strange have a fight at some point, I think. Whether they team up then after, who knows? But I'm going to come in now to the chat room. So thanks very much for your patience there, guys. How it was, so I'm going to go right back up. How it was the battle between Wanda and Agatha. Previously in WandaVision, okay, read that one. I was confused about what happened to Ralph. Yeah, that didn't really happen so much, did it? It's like, they didn't really explain that. But again, when X-Men comes into the MCU, that'll probably make more sense. So again, it's one of these things where that's going to tie in with the movies. You really need to watch WandaVision for the MCU to make sense. Now, maybe, possibly, who knows? Enable DVR. Didn't even know that was activated. Sorry, just noticed something on the streaming thing. Solar Opposites, you should watch. I will watch it at some point, Jordan. I just haven't got time at the moment. I'm rewatching Lost. I'm rewatching Firefly. I'm watching the end of Attack on Titan. Obviously, I just finished watching WandaVision. I still have work for another week, and then I have a little break in between contracts, so I can catch up on things then. So Peter says, Agatha, do you want to know how I become a witch? You see, my mother was a dark witch, but by the way, suit wasn't that cheap, so that's why I look different. Peter says, me seeing vision holes. Mentos, ladies and gentlemen, Drills, I agree with what you said about Monica. Yeah, she was very underplayed, I thought. And it is a whole, because they don't like doing these origin story films anymore, which is understandable, because how many Spider-Man origin films have we had? How many Batman origin films have we had? And etc, etc. So it's nice not to have an origin film for Monica. So it's nice to just have her origins included in something. So this is probably a way that they're now going to start introducing a lot more characters into the MCU through these series, which is a good idea, really. But it still leaves you wanting, really, with it, because I just thought, well, what's the point of her, really? And obviously, what the point for her will be is in Captain Marvel 2. Oh wow, I made it. Well done, Lars, you made it. You made it earlier. You commented and then you disappeared. But welcome back. So when is your next live video? As I said earlier, because of some bad news I've had in the family, it's, I might not have another video now for at least another week. Because it's like we haven't got a video set up for Monday. I do have one that I can put out on Wednesday, so that might go out, but it might not as well. I was going to go live tomorrow with Raya and The Last Dragon, my review of that, but I'm not going to be watching that this evening now, and I'm only doing this because I've done a review for all the other episodes, so I couldn't just not do it. But hopefully things will start getting back to normal a little bit in my life at the moment, and I'll be able to carry on making content for you guys. I'm definitely coming live again for the Winter Soldier and Falcon. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. Thanks, Jordan. But yeah, definitely coming live. Going to do another review like this for the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Or Falcon and Winter Soldier, whichever way around it is. But that one, I do not have work on the day of the first one. I think the first two, possibly. So I will be able to do longer reviews, so I can have a chat more with you guys then as well. So we can talk about other things. We could talk about Star. We could talk about Disney Plus. We could talk about anything else that's on the channel, apart from Doctor Who. I'm not the Doctor Who guy. Johnny VR is the Doctor Who guy. So, yeah. So this Monday there'll definitely not be a video on there. Wednesday there possibly will be another Disney Plus video. I do have one lined up, so I might just pop that out anyway. But on our gaming channel, there are plenty of other content because we do those in advance. So make sure you check out that, which is Skybot Gaming. Johnny VR runs that channel, and I do some different videos on that as well, mainly PS5 ones on there. There was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, so week Monday, Dizzy D will be coming back with another comic book update. So she's going to tell you what comics are coming out this month or within the next 4 weeks of that date. So definitely go check that one out. She's done one video so far, so she's done a February update. So we're just going to be bringing out her March update soon now. So Drill says, what your thoughts on Falcon and the Winter Soldier at the moment? Will you be doing on videos on those episodes? So yeah, I just said that. I'm going to be doing that. As I've said in the What's On in March video, Falcon and Winter Soldier are my least favourite of the MCU characters at the moment. But it's mainly because you don't know enough about them. Yeah, you know a lot about Winter Soldier, but I'm not going to go down that route. But with Falcon, he's just like, he appears, it's like Monica in this, really, to me, Falcon is. So you don't really know enough about him. So I'm hoping that it'll change my opinion of Falcon and Winter Soldier this series. So I'm guessing it's going to be another 9 episodes of that. Is the new series... What's the new series? Sorry, Jordan. And Lars says, okay, stay strong, man. Thank you very much, Lars, for your kind words there. I think I'm holding it together quite well on the stream at the moment. Probably as soon as I log off, it'll be different. But there we go. And again, do apologise for the messness back here. I'm trying to change things. I'm trying to get like a nice blue glow back there. But I should have just changed the light. But I'm trying to make use of the original light that was there. So I'm going to try and change things. I've got these little strip lights as well that I'm trying to adapt to make that look really cool. So that'll look really nice back there. And obviously this is forever changing. I'm never happy with this area. But if you guys got any ideas of what you want to see in the background, just pop it in the comments. If I've got it, I've got it. If I haven't, then maybe I should set up a Amazon wish list. But talking about supporting anyway, guys, if you notice, I've got a new animated banner on the top, so that it just goes through. There you go. So you got Patreon here, and you've got our coffee link there. So coffee will tip us £2 per tip, and Patreon, we've got rewards starting from $1, £1, €1, whatever that is for you, and then it goes up then. So it's £5 and then £20, I think, is the next ones. We are launching our Patreon fully in April, so you will get your rewards if you sign up now, then or anytime up until the 1st of anything up to the 12th of April, you will get your rewards for April, and they are different things. We're making little collectible cards with unique artwork, which are really cool. Also, we're making little pin badges. If you go onto our channel and in like the community section on there, you'll see that I've posted up some of the early design concepts that I'm putting on there, so you can just have a little feedback of what you like on those. I might pop up the images as well for the cards now, so that'll be pretty cool. They're like Dungeons and Dragons style cards, and that'd be cool. You might have stickers in your pack, Disney Plus door hangers I'm looking into getting, lots of different little things like that, as well as lots of digital content. Now the £5 reward is purely digital content, and the higher one is for the physical stuff. But the digital content, you'll get to have first looks at some of the videos. Even when I'm recording the What's on Disney Plus videos, I will be going live whilst I'm recording that, so you can see how many times I mess up during those recordings. It can be quite funny, it can be quite frustrating, and also you'll get early access to some of our videos. You'll get at least 24-hour access before that video goes live, so you can watch it first. And I might even, some of these review videos, I might make them Patreon only as a live, and then we'll it'll go out after then, so you can chat in the chat room live if you're a patron, and I might open that up to the $1, £1 tier. It's not set in stone yet, because I do like chatting with you guys anyway, so that might come later down the line. I'm just going to keep this as it is at the moment. As always, I turn my eye away from the chat room for 2 seconds, and you guys have already messaged again. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yes, so Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a new series which is starting on the 19th of March. So make sure to check that out. Sounds cool, blue glow. Yeah, I've always thought, because obviously if you look at the Skybot logo, that's like a blue glow. So I wanted to bring that into the studio really. I've got skylights here, so I'm gonna have to black those out to make it look really cool. So back there should be glowing blue. If you notice, I've got a green screen on the the couch now there, so that might stay, might not, who knows. I really don't know what I'm doing back there yet, but I've got 3 weeks off work coming up, so I might be able to dabble a little bit more. Jordan said, what do you think, who do you think is going to win in Godzilla versus Kong? Well, I really don't know. I am going to be watching it at some point. It is HBO Max, so we don't get HBO Max here, so I'm going to have to try and find that somehow. So again, apologise for the thumbnail showing Doctor Strange. I thought they was going to have a scene in there because it was in the promo video that I've seen all over YouTube, so I will change that in a moment. And thanks very much, guys, for coming and chatting along with me, and thanks very much for all your kind words, either in the chat room or on our comments on our post or on our social medias. Talk about social medias, if you want to follow them, they're right there. We post things there quicker, but we answer comments on YouTube faster, if that makes any sense. But what I gotta say is that, guys, if you constantly pop in lots of comments in, what happens is YouTube thinks it's spam then, and it hides it, and we've got to actually go into the website to be able to see those and click on them individually. Just it's like if you got a lot to say, just try and put it into one comment, and we'll look over that then. Also, please don't got a little bit, there we go, a little bit of issue with my sound then. We've also, if you put web links in it, it automatically blocks them, automatically, and swear words as well, it blocks those, so just be mindful of that when commenting. I'm probably not going to be replying to comments much over the next week, as we've announced, so I do apologise, but Dizzy D and Johnny V are looking after the channel as well, so you might see them liking a comment or hearting it, or maybe even replying, but as soon as I'm back to normal, I shall be back to commenting on you guys straight away. So you guys know I engage with you as much as I can, even with the busy lifestyle I have with work and stuff like that. Whenever I get free 5 minutes, I comment back to you guys, and you guys have majorly supported. We are doing a competition once we hit 2,500 subscribers, and that is for a year subscription to Disney Plus, which will be a nice gift card, and also Comic-Con ticket as well for the UK once it's safe to do so. So it won't be until next year those cons tickets will be, and if we get 3,000, I'll throw in loads more prizes as well. So please do get asking your friends to subscribe to us, and yada yada yada, all that jazz. But please really do think about becoming a patron, even if it's just for the $1, because it majorly will help us out. It's like if we have, so we got 2,000 odd subscribers now. If each of you just done £1, since like I could quit my job and I could make this for you guys every month then. But yeah, I'm not it's not going to happen that way. I will be glad if we get two patrons on there, but yeah, I am gonna end that now, guys, because I do have to get to work. But like I said, with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, the first 2 episodes, I think I will be able to stay longer and I can have a chat with you guys more. But yeah, again, thanks for all your kind words again, guys. It really does mean a lot. And I shall see you next time.